Good morning from beautiful southeast Oklahoma. Welcome to Flyover News. Yes, we are Flyover News. Man, the cold weather has creeped back in. It's 30 degrees this morning. We'd been having unseasonably warm weather. Trees are popping out. The grass is starting to turn green. Things were clicking right along, but we got hit with a cold snap again. I think it's going to be short-lived, but it is cold right now. So this is a kind of monumental time. It's been a year since I broke my leg, and I thought I would give everyone an update in this video, and we'll show you some of the other stuff we've been doing. We appreciate everyone that watches, the subscribers and all that stuff. If you guys like this channel, see something you like, please just click like and subscribe. Hit the notifications button so you get notified when we put a video out. We appreciate all of you, and we hope that you enjoy this video. Thank you. So this year, we've burnt wood off of this side back over here, the left side as you're looking at it. And that's been our burn this year. And what we've done on the right side is stuff we've cut this year. We've burnt most of this year's wood. That part is for next year. And so, but we've got some more wood to cut. Had several trees go down this year. So we're gonna move what's left over here, over to this side. And the sycamore tree that we've cut and it's laying over there waiting to be split. Hopefully we'll split it today, and then we'll stack it back in over here, but that's what our plan is right now. what we're going to do today. I see Janice coming. She's going to be mad at me for picking those up. People with bad backs aren't supposed to do that. What do you think?
You're nuts.
It's all good. 5 more rounds and we'll have it all done. I can do it. My back's full enough to do it these days.
Yeah, no big deal.
But she doesn't want me to. That's because she's heard me whine and complain before. Pretty sure. She said at least once.
At least once.
I think maybe twice. In all the time since I had my back surgery, I think maybe twice.
Yeah, right.
Pretty sure it's just twice.
That's what Cooper would say since he can't count.
Yeah. So we load them up like this, then we haul them over to the wood splitter. You know, this is better than picking them up. If we were to pull that splitter over here and pick them up one at a time, put them up on that splitter, neither of us would have a good back. Okay, that's pretty good. We got quite a bit of wood stacked in there. You know, this is almost 5 feet high. It's 5 feet high right through there. And we'll go ahead and stack it as we do, you know, as we cut more higher up. We got all of this, all the sycamore taken care of. All we've got left now to split is this red oak. And the red oak we just cut less than a week ago. So we don't want to split it just yet. I want to let it dry out because it was pretty green. And it's dense, it's heavy. So we're gonna let it dry a little bit, then we'll split it. We got a lot done though. And getting it all cleaned up a little bit. Now we just gotta put everything away and move on to something else. Okay, I don't know what's going to happen here. I'm not betting on anything good. This tree's been down a while. It goes into the creek. Eventually the rain and the creek's going to come up and it's going to go down someplace where we don't want it. So don't really want it here, but it's going to get worse. So I'm going to see if I can tie onto it right underneath there, probably to start with, into the back of the tractor and pull it out of the creek. And ideally pull it up in there somewhere over to the side, and then we'll burn it at some point. I know people say, these guys are always burning stuff. Well, you know, what do you do with that? So that's what we do. We burn, when we have trees down all the time. So we burn them, and I don't know if this tractor will pull that. We'll give it a shot. If it doesn't, I'll come back and cut it up. You can always cut it up, but you never know. You might get lucky and it might pull it the first time. We'll see. Okay, I'm hooked up. I'll lower that trailer hitch and we'll see. I'm all chained to it. We'll see if we can pull it a little bit. I'm not gonna pull it hard enough to break the chain. I'm not sure this tractor has that much pull. It's gonna slip before it's gonna break a chain. But anyway, I always see these videos where people say, leave a comment and see what you think's gonna happen. My guess is it's not going anywhere, but you're welcome to leave a comment and say, yeah, I was right, it didn't go anywhere, or yeah, you were right, or you can say, yeah, I thought you'd get out of there and I did. Whatever you think, we'll find out here in just a minute. Low, looks good. Slow it down just a little bit. Okay. Here we go. We'll see. Moving it. Moving it. We're gonna pull it right over here out of the way. Man, I would not have bet on that, not in a million years. That's awesome. And that is why you try it first before you just start cutting it up. I did not want to wait out there. It's cold out here. You know, it's about 40 degrees. Wind chill's about 34 right now. I was not looking forward to getting out there in the creek and starting to cut that thing up and try to get it out of there. So that's awesome. But you know, it's hollow. I guess if you think about it, well, it's just hollow down here. It looks like it gets hard, solid up in there. So, I don't know. That's awesome though. Pulled it out. So we'll unchain this thing. This little tow winch, or not winch, but tow hitch, the trailer hitch, it does awesome for pulling stuff like that. And so it's a good deal. Yeah, you know, it's been a year ago. February 23rd was 1 year from the accident. It's a long story, and there's a video. If you go back a year in all my videos, you can see one. It's got the same thumbnail, and I describe what happened. I show the gun. I go into great detail about it, and I won't go into that much detail now. But let me just say, I dropped a handgun. It hit the ground between my feet. It was a .45 caliber handgun. It went off and shot me in the left shin and blew the leg up pretty much. And so they went in through the knee, above the knee, and then put a rod down inside the shin bone, the tibia. And then put a rod down inside the shin bone, the tibia, and put it all back together. I want to thank everyone at OU Medical, the trauma team. You guys were all great. The surgeon was great. It all came out good. So I am a year past. I went, last August was the last time I seen a doctor. I went to physical therapy until last August. And last August I saw the doctor, and he said, they took x-rays. He said, it looks great. Don't come back. Just, you know, you don't need to see you again. Just keep on doing what you're doing. So I appreciate everyone that's watched and watched me hobble around, and slowly but surely it's gotten better. If you read about broken legs and bones and how they heal, you know, I'm a year, and that's kind of when really it's supposed to start getting a lot better, and it is. And then the next year, the bone is still remodeling, and it's still going to continue to reshape itself, and eventually I guess over time, there will be no indication that it was ever broke, other than it's got a rod in it. That would be a key. But anyway, I appreciate everyone. I just wanted to take the time to bring everyone up to speed and let everyone know, because I do get comments and people asking how it's doing, that kind of thing. So let's take a look at the leg, and we'll see what it looks like now. Okay, so it's my left leg. If I pull this up, maybe you can see my shin right there. It's got some bruising. You know, it looks pretty good though. Overall, I can't complain. There's a bone that's not completely back in place right there. It's just a little chip that just kind of sits on top, and it's growing all back together. It could take another year or more. So the bullet went in right here, and it came out right there. The gun hit the ground right down here, came up through and out. But it does look good. I appreciate all of you guys that have commented and all that stuff. So anyway, you can't let things like that get you down. You got to live this life God's given us and try to enjoy it and make the most of it, and just keep on trucking. You just got to work through things like that, and that's the way I've always lived my life. And you know, when hard times happen, you just deal with them and you just plow through. That's all you do.